Hi guys, me just now, and for this session of the month of love, February for the year 2023, I shall talk about a movie that was based on a story. Now, because how should I put this, since I've been through so much with hospitals and stuff like that, and the treatment in this movie comes in the form of treatment and stuff that I view as being antiquated, like one flew over the cuckoo's nest. I can, I feel I have the right to make fun of it. Now that being said, some aspects of what this movie are very tragic, and some are just funny, and some of it is true to life even today. So let me just clarify right now. I'm not making fun of the scroll. I'm not making fun of the story. I'm just making fun of the movie that they made based on a story. I'm sure the person is very nice and very delightful. She's still alive, and no, I do not want to bring any down on her about the story. So I'm just making fun of what I see in the movie. So we begin with this story about this woman, Jill Kimot, her name is, and she would be a very good skier, like very good, like almost to the point of being an Olympic runner, forerunner, and yeah, I know my hair is messed up on one side, but so much gone. So anyway, we start out with her as a teacher to a bunch of Native American kids on a reservation in the Southwest United States. I think in California, but I'm not sure about that. Anyway, she does something that I find a little too personal and unprofessional. They ask her how she goes to the bathroom, and she's a paraplegic or in a wheelchair most of the time. To which she says, yeah, I have a bag that's connected to my leg and go in that. Now, I understand the need to express truth to your students and to your young students in particular, but I think this is going way too overboard with that. For me, I would say it's none of your business, because that's what that's what I would classify as too much information for us to know. In fact, I could say that there'd be many. If I did that, for example, and let's say I have like 100 kids that I taught in school for any given day, I could imagine there being like 500 phone calls to the principal and superintendent asking me what the hell is up with that teacher? Why would he say something so blatantly personal and kind of gross? That's something that you should shove into the personal category. You don't talk about the anybody, because the first thing that kids will say is come home from school and say, Mommy, look what my teacher just said about me, about himself. He poops in a bag on his leg that they could have. and very serious implications for my job security. And number two, that she does that kind of yeah, and cheap ground. It's not as good as the bag is, but it's still pretty bad though. It's the fact that she said that she isn't married. Now, that would be another one of none of your business and keep it private type of thing. Because next, why aren't you married? Some one kid said that, oh, because you're not pretty enough. Now, this could affect your ego a lot because, you know, not being pretty is like a big thing to some people. Me, not personally, because I know that I'm not pretty, I'm handsome. That's the point. Some people, particularly women, can find it very I wouldn't say jarring, but very too close to home, and they might take it too personal. They may say like, ugly, 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 that type of thing, like moniker for it. I know I've had kids that don't want to listen to me for jack shit, but I wouldn't say anything like that to them. So anyway, we go into a flashback, and we realize that from the teaching scene, something must have happened to her during the wheelchair, and then she's alone. There's no uh, marriage partner with her. She isn't dating or anything like that. The way we would see that. So we're like, what the hell is going on with this? What happened to her to do this? So, this girl is put by Marilyn has set. Now, I never seen it before, but she did the role, you know, pretty well. At first, when I saw, I didn't like it that much. Then I grew on me a little bit. Okay, so then we get into the where I could happen to her. So she's actually training Olympics. Now I don't look yeah, but she would train hard for the skiing aspect of the Olympics. The Winter Olympics for every year. The movie came out in '75, so I'm gonna assume that it was sometime in the '60s. So she trained for that. She trained real hard for it too. And these showed that she is gonna get into a relationship with a guy, I think her trainer or something. So sure the root loving each other and stuff like that on the field and things like that. And then there's this other person that goes for I guess the speed time, the trial for going on the course. She makes her time. So then the people around jail are saying, you can make the time, you can make the time, you can do better than that with a girl. So she does. She does appear to do well with that term, with that thing. Now, this is something that I didn't do yet. I didn't show my skydive video. Yeah, I skydived some 10 years ago, something like that. I wanted to do it again too, but there's the reason why I prefer to go skydiving as my extreme sport rather than skiing. For one very important reason that I will show you in a minute. So, Jill's over there getting ready to warm me up, doing the playing down with the um ski sticks or whatever they're called. And she's rubbing the skis back and forth in the snow, trying to get the good liquid layer on top of the snow go off faster and stuff. So yes, she's doing, but she goes into she goes into one of the turns too fast and too sharp, and she kind of overturned on that because she overturns into one of the like marker flags and it blinds her, so she ends up careening off the edge of the mountain. And I gotta make fun of this little incident because you can obviously tell the dummy that they use like a sub dummy, and the dummy actually lands neck first in the snow, like, up to here. But with it, I can do it because I want to risk not getting injured myself in that way. And this is why I choose skydiving over skiing, because with skydiving there's no shit in the way. No, with skiing, racing, with um that like skin suit the wingsuit thing with it. It's like really kicking and stuff. Got shit in the way. This skydiving got like about maybe 10,000 feet of nothing in your way, so you're good to go. That's just my own personal preference. That I might want to do paragliding one day too, behind a boat or fast car or something along the line. But anyway, so she's kaput. And this goes into another reason why I want to do this. Because she has to be put in the ambulance, and they do fine. They do it carefully, professionally. But then they show the ambulance in like traffic going to a two-lane highway, no shoulders, on a ski mountain, I think in Colorado, something like that. So I'm like damn, and I told the traffic in New York City was bad. So that's another reason why I want to go skiing, because in the spots where you would get in an accident like that, you can't receive instant care. You have to travel to somewhere else, and the roads are very slick and very tight. So that's another reason why I don't want to go skiing mountainous mountainous areas of it. Also not accessible for people like me. At least you know that it's got a runway on over there that it's runway usually means that it's accessible for people in wheelchairs. Flat. So besides all that, she ends up going into the hospital for a certain amount of time. I don't know how long, but she does. And they take care of her, they rebuild her mostly. Although they do say that her spine is fractured and that her spine is injured or not destroyed but like curl off so that there's no feeling from the legs downward, which is real kind of hard to deal with. And I think that they also implied that she would have a hard time moving her arms too. I think I think she said that she in the movie, she said that she can she said that stone up to everything from her neck down is paralyzed, which is good that her internal organs and stuff aren't affected, which is a separate thing altogether because she's those organs like the heart, lungs, stomach, intestines, so on and so forth. They're controlled by a different. They're like they're like controlled automatically by the brain. They're involuntary. You don't choose to use that. They do it automatically. It's great in her case. Everything like lip movements and arm movements and fingers and whatever else as voluntary. So it's good that she didn't put that risk. So as the movie goes on, you see everyone over there kind of give a good words, take care of her and all that stuff. Even the guy that she was in a relationship with. So during the course of the movie, they strap her down to the bed, and they flip over like an omelet. I swear I'm not making this up. They flip over like omelet, and then they flip over so that she facing the floor. She has conversations on the floor like that. I have no idea why. When my incident happened when I was 18 months old, I was born in 85, in June 85. So when it happened to me, was like somewhere around 87, sometime around 87. So they never had to do anything like that to me. Thank God. I probably done a lot then. But in the 60s, I'm sure they probably did this shit, all the time. People probably get sexual throughout it at times. Like, at this time, there were things that nowadays would be like illegal and immoral to do, like say, the lobotomy, or unregulated pills or something like that. So this is incredibly silly to me. They would do this, and they have conversations to this. It almost like that old-fashioned massage chair or massage table, in which the person would poke their head up on the bottom, and they could see the people's feet. Now, she's a bit of a quiet ass because she said the doctor that was there's blood on his shoes, which next says, it better not be mine. That's something I would say, honestly. Now, next section, you find out that after we give up physical therapy and training, which I don't know, I don't buy what it seems like you got a very level of physical strength in the arms. For example, it can do with the resistance with the string, with the string that leads behind the body, and she does weights like that, like I feel like putting a rock with you on it, I've Tiger on there, do that. But another part she lacks physical strength in arms, where she wants drown because she can't hold on to her inner tube, even though the water would make her buoyant enough that she could support her own weight in the tube. And even then, she does this thing that I do sometimes with my arms. Because this is what my legs all matter. Equal up sometimes. And like this too. So, after she does that, she has her boyfriend, this is unfortunate, this stuff is true. This one between that is not no joke. This being 100% serious. But the part afterwards where she's in her fine outfit, the guy's in a fine outfit, and she tells him to sit down, I got a surprise for you. So he sits down, and she's she's like building up a meal, happy stuff. So then she digs into a bowl in front of her, and she reveals that a big surprise, a big therapy moment, but was the fact that she can hold up one fragile potato chip. She doesn't eat it just yet, but she puts it in her hand like this. So the guy says, "But I thought you were gonna get up and walk." Now, from this point on, he realizes that she's never gonna walk. She's never gonna be able to do the same activity that she was doing beforehand. She will never be the same happy-go-lucky I could do anything I want person again. And just believe there. Yeah, that's sad but true. But the only thing that he gives her is a phone call after that, and then that's it. Then he's gone for good. He finds a relationship with somebody else, can walk around and do whatever he wants her to do. Go out to parties, go dancing, go skiing, partaking in activities that he likes, without him putting any extra effort into their relationship. Which is like really sad to see that, because there are people out there who can't do, you know, the stuff they used to do, the stuff that they enjoy doing with other people, but because they don't want, because the other person doesn't want to put any extra effort, extra oomph to help them out, to enjoy life with that person. The other person just drops like a rock. No contact with the other person, no being friendly with the other person. They're useless. They have no purpose other than being like a meat slab, dead weight. I know it's kind of depressing, but still, that's kind of the way of the weird cycle. In that, there are certain people that don't want to help with any extra effort that make that person's life better. And it's kind of really sucks, but then the break kid, the good there is eventually calm as a bitch. So anyway, we meet the other side of the movie, Beau Bridges, and he's best friends with this person for her accident, and he helps Jill get out of her sicky mood by saying, if you want to that you're not you're gonna do everything that we're gonna have fun with. And you know, he he brings her out of he breaks her out of the hospital by putting her boyfriend and pushing her out and showing her fun. I like this line too. said that if you don't cooperate with me, I'm gonna smack you on the bottom. Until she says something. It's not like I can do it anyway. To me, that's funny. But they eventually start doing a little relationship thing there too. Now, this is important, okay? Yeah, she said that she can't have kids with him. That's some big deal to some people. Like me, for example, if a president can't have kids, I won't really care that much. I mean, I would like to have kids, but that's not crucial to me. It's not like a deal breaker. But he also said that she also questions the ability to have sex with him. Now, when it comes to sex, like against for the female biological sex, because obviously I'm a more American blood male, but I would imagine that for a woman, it'd be a lot easier than a disabled man, because the woman, for the most part, is on the receiving end of the the sexual acts, so it'd be somewhat easier doing some kind of repetitive movement as a man, you know, thrusting and whatnot. Plus, I have heard that even the spine is completely severed, that the body will be able to make up for it in somehow, some way, that any type of sexual feeling that the person might get like an orgasm for a woman or a man can be the brain somehow. So even the brain is completely severed, even the spinal cord is completely severed, you know, and the person has an orgasm or the erogenous zones are touched, wherever, that the brain will be able to register it as pleasure, extreme pleasure, or pain, or wherever the case is. So there is hope for that. Not having children, I can't really speak for that, because again I'm a male, so I don't have to worry about that kind of thing, and you know, I can't speak for that. But so I'm always thinking in this movie, you know, since we saw this go along in the beginning of the movie, you know, how in the world is it when she's gonna die? You know, what's gonna happen? I'm sorry that I have a black situation, but I do. I have, because it's not really a dark sense of humor, but more of a expectations, you know, because she's alone in the beginning of the movie. So if she didn't relate from that, so something must happen in a flashback movie, you know, something that would happen to this guy that he croaks. Not in a humorous way, mind you, but just he just dies. And I get my answer at the end of the movie. So she decides to enter into a CSC program, rehab, if you will, for people like her, you know, in wheelchairs. Now, I've been in the CSC program for like for like people that were in like abusive relationships, or child abuse, were in car accidents and stuff. where people were mentally retarded. Not normally, but like just the mental functioning were severely hampered by it, by their experiences. And there was a very marked difference between the people that weren't affected like that and those that were affected by that. Because, you know, many of the war games that they would play with me, I, I made overly complicated for them because I was a show off. And I was young, a really young show off, so I would make it overly complicated for everyone. You know, I'm sure it would have been complicated for people that weren't, um, in accidents. Now, also, I should point out that the people at the rehab place I went to, some of them were very attentive, some of them were very nice, and very sweet toward the people that were in their care. Others, on the other hand, couldn't be bothered, and some of them, I thought that some of the patients that did stuff on spite, and those people that were that didn't treat them the best as possible. I could tell that because of my intelligence and that my mental effect weren't affected. Whereas if they weren't affected, they probably that kind of stuff would probably I probably wouldn't notice it. And neither would my parents either. We never reported them because it was none of our business, but still, it was still pretty you're given these people to be in your care. You should try your damnedest to be the best you can be. If not, get the fuck out of the business. So, anyway, the people that Jill go to see it they were professional about it. They were nice. They were nice. They were sweet. And they didn't give the person what there were some real called jackasses over there that were also patients that they are with the mental faculties. But they just gave up on being all happy and welcoming to people. Case in point, somebody said when they brought up that she was an old time skier, somebody else brought up now the gimp is a month. And if you want to see, it's right in between the words shit and suicide in the dictionary. Now, that's cool even for me, but there were some good ones, like, if you want to be a teacher, I put good thoughts on good too, like, when she said, I want to help, I could have said something about being perverted and being that only your mouth is used for example. That could be cold, but funny in the context of this movie. And yeah, it could be a jackass too at times, especially with my own people as it were. But besides that, there's something that I've experienced, which is a very big asshole move. I'll get to that shortly. But she decided to help by becoming a teacher. To which somebody said, hey, good luck with that. Nobody would ever hire people like you and me. Yeah, I remember working as a before too. Is that these people play basketball games against bunch of guys, and the guy won. So he said, oh, no, no, don't be so happy. You just want to get a bunch of cripples with this. Which I find offensive to that word, but I'll get into something that doesn't really affect me that much. But cripples, yeah, it does. It gets me a little bit. So, yeah. If you want to become a teacher, you know, there's one partners next scene if you go to what the guy as grade school to be a teacher. I don't know what school it is, what college it is, but gee, think what happened if you if you get into a car, if you were trying to transfer out of the car using a wood plank or a bench or something that my friends had with them. Our friend hollered a neck brace on the neck, and another person was I think normal. So they go into the 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 she gets in the car, but she falls out of the car. She screams, ah, kind of like a dead note, and she's on the grass for a good minute or two. Nobody helps her. I mean, nobody. No, none of the other students help her out. That's cold. Yeah, at least I thought on my first year there'd be somebody over there to help me up. Some stranger or something. That's wrong. That's really wrong. What happened with Bella in that case? I don't know if that happened, but shame on you for not helping a disabled woman getting out of a big pickle like that. And also, when she would listen to professor talking about stuff, about whatever the lesson he was doing, nobody offered to help her with the notes. And she was trying to talk to somebody else who wanted to give her like advice on taking notes and believe that the only you live to make it the best you can by getting a master's degree. I would if I were given a 1 year to live, I would be going out and meeting people, going places. I wouldn't be trying to get a degree. It's just pointless, especially if you want you to live. But there's this other part that I neglected to mention about. Oh yeah, like I totally shut off. They could listen to this shit. That's kind of rude. But anyway, there's this one part where Wilbur gets to swimming to see if she could even swim or to stay buoyant into. And she's holding on to it like this with all her might because she doesn't have the physical strength in the lower part of life. But when you're in a tube, you don't need to have that much strength. You can just hold onto the tube and let the water take away your weight. I know I've done it in the past with minimal effort, but I don't know. I'm not properly yet, so I can't say for a good. So then he leaves her alone for a minute and he said something else. And she's over there, help me, help me, help me. And then she wouldn't put him, let's go. No. If I were trying to be real wise at would apply the drawing music from the song and that noise that you always hear when you play a game and you get PTSD from it. And it's funny, Because as the guy rescues her, it's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'll never do that again. I'm sorry, just let me. Just want to see if you could do it. And the same way he would come from all that. But we're just a lot easier and a lot safer just to say, hey, you say fruitness and two before you leave it alone, rather than just going and testing it out. Cause not something that's a very dick move for his part. Which probably that his name is Dick. Richard Dick. Now, that's kind of a bullshit move because, it's okay that, say something, to have something out in the open air and stuff, but it's a different situation when you put it in a quiet environment because if it's dangerous underwater, for someone that can't move properly, that's really, really a big danger. Seriously, that's a big danger for anybody, parapolitical or not. I remember that my mother tried it once, me trying to swim, and she took her hoping like horizontally, and I couldn't do it. Even I would take out water and I could do it. I love my mother. That was a big no for me. I could when I'm in the pool, I like to uh I think I use the term doggy paddle, but I like to I move my legs as if I were running in the pool, using the float as a floating device, obviously. So back to the present, the more romantic time in which nobody looks for her and they try to keep quiet when she asks for notes. And the guy would tell her about notes. Now, sometime during this time, about the guy will Bridget Dick having to fly somewhere, in Vegas or something like that. So, I'm thinking, okay, this way he dies. Because, I'm still hung up on that. So, he doesn't die down. But, the next part really gets on my nerves because it really could be ignorant of some people. And, it shows the institutional racism or ableism as well. Because, she goes to get a teaching certificate from, I guess, the dean of the school. Like I did. The dean of the head teacher of the professors at the teaching school at Stoneybrook. But unfortunately, it didn't work out for her because she said that no school will take you. No school will take you. For lack of a bad purpose. Something that I don't like. He said, yeah, because I don't have a degree, I don't have a certificate. Give me a certificate. But that's not help there. I'll get into why I'm not hired and what I think they get hiring me at the end of the video. But he ends up arguing with the guy saying that they won't accept people who are handicapped. Now, I have no problem with people referring to me as handicapped. And do you want to know why that could be a top term for some people? Let me demonstrate that. Okay. back when the term first came out, like around, I don't know how old the term was, I'm gonna say 1900s, about it came out. There were disabled people in the street, like homeless people, begging for money, and they used caps like this. Can I have some for the poor? Can I have some money? Can I have some money? I'm not gonna buy booze with it or anything like that. See, because people used to put the caps in the hands to ask for money. That's where the term handicap came from. But I don't find that offensive whatsoever. I don't find the word disabled to be an problem whatsoever. So anyway, let me explain why. Another problem with this thing. Now, they said that the reason why they wouldn't give her a teaching certificate was because she was disabled, handicapped, crippled, and she even said, when I want something, I get it. Not necessarily, not in this case. Not gonna be able to walk out of any longer and we forget a certificate either. But yeah, I actually thought that when I saw the movie, when she said, I get whatever I want. Whenever I put my hand to something, I'm gonna get it. There's just something that you can't wait, you can't get. No matter how much you wish for it, you can't walk. If you're not gonna be able to walk, there's no way for you. The signals in your brain to go your leg and can walk. That's just the end of it. I know that there's some more technology and therapies and biological medicine that can help her out now, but back in the 60s, there was SWAT. So, yeah, it's a harsh truth that we have to accept. But anyway, my my chairman, he told me that he didn't want to put me through the program, the teaching program. He thought that because he had difficulty understanding what I would say, the children will also have trouble understanding what I have to say. So therefore, he didn't want to put me to the program. I think that was racist, ableist, and he would be an arrogant little prick about it too. And I've heard bad things about it too, that he is sexual toward the female students. He acts like a big know. He acts like a big arrogant fool most of the time. So what I did was, I did a smart thing, and I talked to as a senior in Stony Brook University. I had the ability to talk to the president of the university. So I did. I thought, because I was the president of STAC, student took aim on at challenges on campus. It was a club for disabled people. Anyway, and every year they always have the student president meet up with the university president. So I did. And I brought this up to her. And he said, yeah, sure, I'll put you through the program. So, remember guys, if someone is giving you trouble, always talk to that person's superior, become their best friend, and say to them, this guy giving me trouble, and let's see how quickly he does what she told him to do. Sure enough, he put me through the program, yay for me. And and the woman ended up meeting me best friend, even though I heard bad things about her, but whatever. She did me a solid talk. I got nothing to talk about. Even when I went to get my degree, I got my degree. I looked at the audience and I raised up. Everybody cheered for me. I didn't give a crap what she said, but I just, yeah, I got it, yeah. So, he shut him up. You know, he said that what am I going to do? Deny her. No student ever asked questions. What I had to say, no student ever got homework based on what I said. Anyway, back to the movie. So she said that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get beat trimmed. So then she worked for a the Native American school that we saw in the first movie. That she's got low pay and such. We did true for most teachers nowadays. You don't want to pay. You don't want good pay until you work like 10, 20, 30 years at a time. Then it's like getting better pay and stuff. But they also go work over hours too. And other stuff that makes it unpleasant. So anyway, now before I get onto the Cons movie, the woman Marilyn Bat does a good job doing this role. But there's one thing that I don't like about it, and that is that you quadriplegic, you have a certain um physique issues. Now, what I mean by that is that the limbs of the body should be atrophied. It should be thin. It should be super thin. To the point of being sickly and ill looking. So she isn't like that. Also, she's very loose in her body. She should be very loose in her body movement because she should like controlling that part of her body. And her legs in particular. Her arms are a little bit more strong because of all the therapy she got. I used to call my physical therapy pain torture. So there's that. And so she said that Boober did Dick in fact teaching about how fun bring life back to her. She said, good news. And I'm assuming told him about the job too. I love you. You know, I want to marry you. It's like, okay, sure, I'll marry you. So yeah, we're all happy and stuff. So then we find out a few minutes later that there was a plane crash and he died. And she went to be brought outside to be alone for this. So yeah, we find out how he died. We also find out in the ending credit scene that he died because that's not teaching in the Southern California school, which is hard because I heard that California schools are really tough as far as social future goes. that on par with New York State, which I'm from, which I got my degree in. But this is my big fear, that I'll meet someone who hadn't had a life, and then she kicks the bucket. That's it. She kicks the bucket. Like in this movie, she's all happy and stuff, and oops, the Grim Reaper was on overtime that day. God decided to put him on the checklist. Or one other thing I forgot about in the Matrix video was that the concept that if let's say you have a system, like you have the rich, the powerful, it might mean like Vina could be married to a wonderful person. In my case, if you're married to someone of Asian descent, forgive me. And then you wake up in the Matrix in a very shitty and very scary real world. And you're like, oh shit, put me back in, please put me back in. Put that thing back in the back of my head. I want to be married to this wonderful person. And, you're in the real world now, bitch. None, all of that is a fantasy world. It's a game, it's a computer game that they set up for you. You're not really married to anybody in particular. You're not married to a hot woman in this real life. You used to suck it up by the cup. That's what's gonna happen to me, I bet. But you're married to someone real nice, really pretty, really sweet and thoughtful, that a good cook, all the qualities that I want a woman, and then poof, everything goes away. She either dies, or is that fantasy book created by a super high intelligent AI computer simulation program. That's my life. So anyway, you guys probably want to know why I've been building up a long time. Why that certificate isn't being put in good use right now. Well, it turned out that that's what it's happening. There was some bullying that I had to go through. I was substituting at two schools, and being happy and stuff. And there was a position available for a teacher in my field in history. So I went there. I did my application. I did my interviews, all of that. So I find out that the bullying is not going on. So I went of course, and there was a person that was like the chief of the seminar. So I went to talk to her because she had told us all to, if you see bullying issues, say something to us that we can help you out. So I go over there. I mentioned my school. She said, I never heard anything about that school. So it turns out that principal from the other school we're looking for was present there. So he must have gotten word to the principal from school A that I had told the chief of the seminar about the bullying at school A. So I did that because I told on them that they didn't want to be reprimanded for not doing anything about the bullying problem at the school. That the woman chairman told me that she never heard any problems at school. I'll have to look into it. So uh, when that school got reprimanded for it, the other principal piped it on me, and probably that's why I'm not for either school. So I got busted for doing the right thing for for, for the school and for the children involved. No names are given. No, no. Schools were mentioned other than the one that I go on, but still I was blacklisted, and I wasn't called in to substitute or interview for any other position. So I didn't. I'm not employed by any of the schools. So yeah, so many of the principals and the same thing from this room from 1965 applied to now. I know it really sucks that I didn't get a job because of that, but man, what you gonna do? Yeah, I get tired of school for a long time ago. I could tell you that would make your skin crawl and your hair turn white from when I went to school and my cheek that much either. But that's a story for a different day. But yeah, that was the other side of the mountain. The mountain began challenges of deal with a disability, permanent disability. I don't know anything about this school other than the movie, so I didn't. I'm not making fun of the actual movie joking came out. I'm making fun of the movie that was based on a story because usually when Hollywood could close on movies, be on stories like this, you usually find a few details about certain things, and they try to make the women seem more pathetic or the establishment seem more jerks or all that. But I call myself him. The movie is realistic. So this is realistic. And also, this is a bullshit story, or it's very good. Anyway, if you want to see more my videos on me, you can always subscribe to the channel. Or if you want to contact me about just about this stuff, or if you wanted to tell folks, you can always comment on my cell phone at 631 707 3707, or if you want to email me at jjviewchannel at gmail.com, or if you want, you can always get me on Twitter at pmiltonpro. So, uh, God bless you, came out, and before I go with this, there's something I gotta say about the ending to this movie. I just say about before I give my final flute and all that. She said that she's lucky to be alive for all this. To which I say, why? Why is she lucky to be alive for this? You know, you got no romantic life. You're a teacher, which doesn't pay much. You gotta buy chances are you gotta buy school supplies for your kids, for your students. You can't have children. You can't you don't really have that much romance life. Your friends are out having relationships that more that more physical than anything you're gonna have. So I don't get why should you be lucky to be alive? I'm sure that biological reasons why she allowed to be alive, but still, pretty miserable. It's like you know, everything that has happened to you that's been bad, but you should be lucky you're alive. You should really be lucky you're alive because I don't experience it. So I'm telling you to be happy for your life. Meanwhile, I got all the pleasure of my life. So I'm just telling you to be lucky you're alive. If anyone actually works like that and was happy to be like to see, please please be happy in your life. Even though you got nothing from value to offer anybody, you know, we can't we can't miss that person, you know, 'cause, you know, let's see you say you be happy with your life. If 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 you switch places, let's say how lucky, let's say how happy you are being a quadriplegic wheelchair status. How would you like it um if you're if you were forced to do that? How would you feel if you were forced to use a, a colostomy bag at the bathroom every day? But you wouldn't like it that much. How would you like it if everyone looked at you with a pitiful smile like keep bringing a good bite? But I'm just happy to be alive. I'm very lucky for what I have. Yeah, well, that might be good for you, but you know, most people aren't very wouldn't consider that lucky. You know, I'm sure there are worse people, worse conditions that you could have. So you know, uh, it's kind of remember that Bible story with Job and with all the uh, infections and whatnot that God gave to him. Just be happy you're still alive to worship me. Even though I'm giving you sickness, to your family, to your citizens, be grateful to be alive still. And that's kind of pathetic actually. But I see you guys. Thank you for going through my little tirade. And Allah, Allah.